works. Not
Welcome,
perfectly
it's
works.
your boy Kennyboulder with your co-host Ojin San here with a slice of Breadcast. We are here today on this wonderful weekend of Saturday the 16th. Ojin San, please take it away.
Well, thank you so much for having us today. We're doing our weekly Slice of Breadcast anime podcast, premier podcast on the internet, where one person is constantly in a cycle of destruction because they're doing a 24-hour live stream, and we're in the middle of that, and they're not even halfway through yet. And you got me here. I am freshly refreshed because I have been freshed. And today we're talking about tier lists.
We're
doing tier list today because he is pretty much dead, but he's doing it for a good cause. Would you like to tell us that cause again?
Yeah, so thank you so much, Odie-san. For this 24-hour stream, after getting 100 followers on Twitch, which, by the way, again, I'm on Twitch, Kennyboulder is on Twitch, YouTube, yes. Instagram, whatever. I'm fucking on there. Please subscribe, follow, wherever. But most importantly, the reason why I'm doing this is because it's for the I Have a Dream Foundation at Boulder, naturally, because as a Kennyboulder, that's my username. This foundation is a nonprofit, helped me get through college, paid through my scholarships. I am not dying, I'm not suffering because of them, because they gave me a lot. So thus far, in 5 hours of our stream, we've already raised about $130. So by the time this is, this recording is uploaded and all that stuff, I'm sure we'll probably, raise more money by then. So thank you so much for still staying on schedule. We are spending an hour, though, on a Slice of Breadcast to talk about what exactly, Oji-san?
We're going to be doing tier lists today, specifically regarding everyone's favorites of food. And we're going to be specifically looking at the specific dishes that they have made specifically for the various episodes. And we're going to be ranking them because he is starving. He's barely had any food. So it's hilarious for me. And then we will jump into everyone's favorite, Evangelion. And we're going to go this because back and forth through his head, every side of his palm. He knows it like no one else knows it. And we're going to be investigating his favorite waifus.
If you ever do a podcast or a stream and the idea of, hey, let's do a poll to get food, don't ever fucking do that. I'm gonna tell you right now, it was a shit show. I basically had to veto everything and get my own food because I was not gonna pay $30 for steak and more for the tip and stuff. So but let's get started though, Oji-san. Let's start. Have you seen Food Wars?
I have seen some of Food Wars, quite a lot there. I don't see every episode, but I've seen enough to know the general purpose of it, which is fan service for food. No other fan service involved at all. None at all. None.
It is a show about some high schoolers cooking and making delicious food, and naturally, it makes it horribly, horribly good because all it is food porn. Literally everything you have here is that's all it is. It's just food porn. It's just food porn. It's crazy. It's so wild. Like it's food porn. So let's just start.
I would say it's the premier representation of the experience while eating gourmet cuisine.
Exactly.
Put into a visual format that elicits your inner brain waves.
So we'll get started. Let's just go. And do you recognize any of these fucking dishes? Anything?
Well, let me put on the screen for our team out there listening and watching live and on the archives. I'm scrolling down to them, and I recognize some of them. I won't necessarily know the name of it all, but I can deduce what it is. As a reminder,
Oji-san here, he's a Japanese degree-holding master and expert.
The way you phrase that is misleading.
I'm not an expert. But he is, though. So let's just start off, Ojin-san, with the basic shit. With Japanese food. Because I like Japanese food. You like Japanese food.
Omurice.
Let's do... I mean, I won't be able to, we are seeing the same screen, but we might not know the same shit. But I'm pretty sure we all know what a ramen looks like, though, right? Let's do ramen first.
Yes.
Do you see the ramen?
If you're looking at it, are you looking at the top left side or the one in the fourth row?
My screen might be a bit smaller.
Because those are two different things.
I'm looking at.
Oh,
Oh my god, there's so much shit here. You're right. You're right. There's so many ramens. Okay. This
because
is a,
there's quite a few range. Some are well differentiated by the broth, but some are also differentiated because they're not in broth, and rather you dip them.
how
Now
about
that's very
how
delicious
about the
type.
sushi first then? I see the sushi.
Okay,
Sushi is the bottom. Bottom, I
that's
think third row.
that's one of the sushis.
I think this is tuna on there. I'm pretty sure this is tuna. It was in like the early seasons because they didn't really talk about sushi
Mm-hmm.
ever. Where's this gonna go? Where does sushi go for you in the tier list?
Well, the one I have there, that is a standard. That looks like a standard. So this will pin the entire list. I see what you did there. You gave a perfect segue to have a very strongly recognized food to be the pin, the pivot of which our list will revolve around.
Exactly.
Very good job there. That's why you're the professional. So I'm going to have to put it at a B. Not
Same here.
necessarily
Same
higher.
here. B. 100%. Sushi and Food Wars is a B. There's so many other things you can eat. B is perfect though. B means it's above average, below
Above average.
top tier.
When you go to it, you know exactly what you're going to get, and it's going to be delicious. It's going to be a good experience. But what Food Wars does is highlight everything else that is out there. So let's go down. And
What's next?
I believe this is going to also be on the bottom. It looks like a hot pot or a bowl of noodles with some meat on top. If you look at it, the black bowl with
Okay.
the red meat and what looks like beans. No, that's not bean sprouts.
I see it. It's next to the eggs, right? The golden yellow eggs. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
I found it. Those are soba noodles.
Precision.
How could you not know what soba noodles are?
What? Maybe it's because they're too small here, or I set you up perfectly for that. Please tell us how delicious soba is, because not many people recognize its amazing delicacy. No, nay, rather, it's teardrops from heaven itself.
I'll be honest. I've had pretty mediocre soba noodles, so I can't. If it were to be, I put it at C. I put it below sushi. I've never eaten sushi.
Well, you
and soba
haven't
noodles.
had. Okay, when you go to Japan, I'm going to either be there or directly to some good soba, because soba
Yeah?
is what stands out in the, how you say, bowl of noodle category. Also, soba is very healthy for you.
Shit.
It's one of my favorites. I have it quite often, almost every day in some instances, because there's this little bit of umami flavor in the noodles itself. But when you mix it in with a broth composed of cooking sake and ponzu, ooh, it's going to be a delicacy you've never yet had.
My chat completely agrees with you. They're disagreeing everything I just said. Because I put it at C. Because I'm apparently a casual pleb.
Because they are women and men of culture. And everything they know, well, I salute them.
All right, next.
Pull one out here. Let's see. Do you see that quiche? That nice thick slice of quiche. It looks like pizza at first, a delicious pizza, as if it was delivered straight from Domino's. But no, this is instead a quiche. That little toasted on the top, the triangle with them popping granules of nice toasted red.
I don't know what the fuck a quiche is, though.
Well, that explains it.
What the fuck's a quiche?
Okay, how about just the fried chicken?
Yeah, karage.
But I'm
Let's
going to
go
say
karage.
for those over here, while you cue that up, I'm going to give a nice quick explanation. Quiche, it has to be made really well. Okay, I'm going to put it at a C tier because if you don't hit that mark right,
Oh shit!
it falls flat. Now I want to put it in a B tier, but it's such a tender cuisine that if you don't hit it right, if you get the composition wrong, it's not gonna hit right. But you're going to karage.
Karage is for B for me. I definitely eat karage all the time. I love Japanese fried chicken. Also,
it has
the egg
that
thing.
good balance.
Where's the egg thing? Sorry, my chat is trying to describe me what the quiche looks like. I mean, this looks like an egg.
See what that is?
This looks like an egg. This looks like an egg.
Hold up. Let me see if I can pull this off on the fly for you really quickly here.
Go down? No. Okay, well, fuck. We're gonna skip the the quiche.
Okay.
We have a lot more to discuss here. Things that we're familiar
speed
with.
Run.
It's in the middle, boo. Oh, well, shit. Did you send it to me?
Hold on. I'm have to crop it out right now, and then I'll put it onto my nice little background swoosh of purple. So let's see. This is probably going to interrupt that. But what's your chat saying about quiche? I'd like those on the archives to hear a little bit about their fine excellence.
Well, they're trying to help this idiot find it right now. They're saying that quiche is a scrambled egg pie, and they believe that I can find it, though.
Yeah, that's a good explanation.
This looks like quiche. Is this quiche? Quiche, where are you?
See, at this podcast, we don't just talk about anime. We experience.
Oh shit, we lost OG-san. No.
Oh no.
Oh, I hear you again.
Am I still there? I don't know. You see that? That doesn't work out. That hack did not work. There you go.
Well, where'd you send it to me? Discord?
That did not. Yeah, let me send it on there. Discord. Oh no.
Oh no, we're losing. I think we should move on from the quiche, man. We're wasting valuable time here. Valuable time. I got another one for you. Japanese pancakes.
Describe which kind in particular.
It always has like a symbol, like an insignia on top of it. It's between like the quiche. I'm pretty sure this is the quiche. It's next to the quiche for sure, and with the tofu curry, I believe. So the fluffy pancake. Thank you very much.
Is it the two vertical rectangles?
No. It's like a pancake.
So it's the round one.
Yeah, it's the round one.
With that nice brown exterior right there.
Yes. What would you rate that?
So that looks like it's actually a red bean. How would you call it? Yeah, red bean sweet.
Yeah, red bean sweet.
It functions as a pancake, certainly. That is actually, when you have... I've had one or two bad ones only because I've gotten those.
Oh my god, thanks for the follow.
Mass production in America. I would throw it in A tier, honestly, because these are, especially when you have them fresh, right from the batter coming together, that is a great sweet. And I understand that for some, the bean aspect can be off-putting, but it comes together. It's that nice, sweet, savory. It hits you on all sides. It tickles your fancy. It tickles your just like that, those little edges of your taste buds. It dances on them like fairies. It's good stuff.
Absolutely. OG-san, you're right. I put in B tier as well. 100% agree with you. And my chat, they're getting hungry because of you. Also, I want to shout out to...
That was the goal.
Dementus, probably these nuts, I don't know how you say it, and Zero No Logic for following. Thank you so much for following the 24-hour stream, guys. Appreciate it. And obviously, please consider donating to the Ivy Dream Foundation. You can find that link at the donation section on my Twitch profile. Let's move on. You give me something that isn't quiche. And I'm pretty sure this is quiche.
Okay, well,
But yeah, again.
I'm going to go to a classic. I said near the beginning, omelet rice, omu-rice. It is that nice, how you say, oval shape, yellow. It's near the top. It's near the top. Of course it's near the top because it's a classic.
Is the one with the bacon on there?
No. That's scrambled. That's just eggs and bacon. It's nearby it. It has those cross-hatch lattice, probably of ketchup, typically of ketchup. It is red crosshatch on top of that nice crisp yellow exterior. It looks like the rising sun of a nice open sky at the beginning of a day. When you cut into that, it reveals the toasty, steamy interior. It can be rice. It can be a mix of other ingredients, but you're really going into this for that egg and that rice.
I'll put it as NA because I've never had it before. So I can't give I cannot give
Impossible.
a review for something I've never had before. So I'm sorry.
Well, I would then direct the folks listening to consider it at, I want to say B tier, but something's dragging me down to C tier. And I think that's because it's not as universal as some of the other items, because typically it's served in large portion and it's very much a breakfast item. So being a breakfast item, it cuts out most of the day, and it doesn't have that universality to it as some of the other dishes do.
I will say
yes.
next item. Pork katsu. Pork katsu is next to the sausage. It's next to like this weird berry thing. It's literally pork katsu on top of like what usually is gravy or some kind of like
fried pork.
Yeah, fried pork. Where would you put that right now, Mr. Oji-san?
So katsu is a great dish. Sometimes it's a bit heavy. However, when done decently, it really is a good hearty dish, and I would say maybe a C tier, because I haven't had one that hits above its weight class, I would say.
Nah, absolutely. I disagree. I fucking disagree, man. Pork katsu is so good. Literally fried, like, I don't know why we don't deep fry our pork. We do deep fried chicken, deep fried steak, and all that stuff, but we don't do deep fried pork in this country. And I think deep fried pork is super underrated, and I love it. So I put this stuff at a B tier. B tier. Don't hate at me.
Okay.
I got another one for you.
Okay. Oh, it's going to pull. Good. What's up? What's yours?
The next one I have, my guy, is going to be... Where is it? I saw it a second ago. I'm pretty sure this is curry with rice and some onions and some scallions. It's like next to like the empanada looking thing and next to some beef. Rice curry with some scallions on there.
Rice curry.
It's called natto. Natto, I guess. That's what chat's saying.
Wait, what? Natto?
Wait, maybe they're just saying that out loud. I'm not sure.
Natto is not rice. Wait, no. That's a completely different thing. Right,
it's natto. Shit, that's not rice curry.
Natto is the fermented bean that has the, how you say, very stringly texture accompanying it.
I've had before. I'm putting it at C tier. Not gonna lie. If it's natto with the rice bean stuff, like, I'm not gonna go out and eat it.
There's no rice in it, so I'm not seeing it over here. But I will take whatever you're looking at your word.
Next Oji-san. Also, I thought we might have to move on soon, so let's just do the things we want and care about.
Speed round.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're cutting it down. I think at the first picture again, on the top left of it all, is a dish where you put the noodles to the side and typically dip them into a broth. Now, I gotta say, the first time I had this, it elevated the noodle game, because then you can take the noodles on their own. Typically, they're cold, and you might think that's off-putting, but it introduces a new flavor profile that I definitely recommend. Let's say you're in Kyoto and you're near Arashiyama Forest. There's a nice little restaurant overlooking
Japanese
the river.
expert right here, y'all.
If you go up Monkey Mountain, you come down Monkey Mountain, you're looking for some food. It's right after the bridge, going to be on your right hand side. You go up to like that second floor and you ask for those cold noodles. You're going to take them out, you're going to dip them, and it's going to perfect the day. It's going to perfect it. Just that profile flavors on top of everything. It doesn't just hit different, it elevates the game. I got to put something like this in an A tier.
See, I've never had it, so I have to put it an A. And let me be very clear, I've never been to Japan. In fact, I was going to go to Japan in 2020, but then COVID happened, so I had to cancel all my plans. Obviously, most of the Japanese food I've had have been at like LA or at conventions around like the West Coast. So usually the little Tokyos have been there, had all sorts of foods. So keep in mind, my list is going to be very, very weak compared to Ojin-san's. But I want to do my favorite dish, which is always S tier.
Yes.
And that is ramen. But, fuck. I have to find the right one, though.
No worries. I'm intent on having an itinerary review episode where we dive into your goals and plans for when you eventually get there.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to
S tier.
dissect that.
S tier.
Okay.
Tonkatsu ramen, usually pork belly. Lots of good veggies, lots of fucking delicious miso soup in there.
I'm glad you pulled that out. Yes.
That is always S tier. The best restaurant I've ever been to is in LA is like this ramen place. You would have to wait like 4 or 3 hours in line. Kenton knows about this. We've been there every time we go on to AX Anime Expo.
Little Tokyo?
It is so good. Yeah, Little Tokyo. It's like this like crammy down restaurant. Not crammy down. Very small. Literally could fit like maybe like 25 people per session or whatever. And we would go there every fucking time to eat there. So that's my S tier. That's what I'm gonna put down. And wonderful. Shall we move on to our next?
We shall move on. We shall move on.
Thank you very much.
That was an excellent one. And I hope everyone is hungry and
I'm hungry.
You're just starving because that was the goal of this last minute edition. And it's hilarious.
I'm starving right now, my guy. I'm starving right now.
Well, you know what you're starving for? You're starving for your waifus.
Oh, God.
Am I wrong or am I correct? Because I know I'm correct.
You're wrong.
He says, nodding that I am correct.
We're doing Evangelion waifu tier list.
All right, I'm going to let you take the lead on this one because if there's anyone who's an expert on Evangelion, I'm going to have to say it's you, although you have an understudy who is quite well versed, and I think they would also be interested in knowing this list of yours.
Real quick, I'm sorry for coming here for the donation stream. You're just to chill out, but we're weebs. We watch a lot of anime. So Evangelion, just it's fucked up. That's all I gotta know. It's fucked up. It is crazy. So this waifu list is basically going to be a waifu list that is horribly inaccurate for what the show is. Because all these characters have problems. All these characters are literally insane. Each of them is not great. So I'm going to go off and say S tier is going to be the Shinji tier. Which means S tier means that the guy's going to, you're going to kill someone for this waifu. Okay? You're going to kill someone for Shinji tier waifu. A tier is going to be acceptable. The waifu is acceptable. They may have some faults, they have some problems. That's fine. B is going to be the basic tier. Basic means that they're the basic waifu. They're going to be the fans that are going to be like, oh my god, have you seen Evangelion? Yeah, I've seen Evangelion. I love this character. She's so kawaii. That's basic as hell. C is going to be crazy. They're fucking crazy. You would not go anywhere near a crazy person, even if they're, cool and stuff. And D is dumb. Dumb tier. People who are dumb will like these waifus in the dumb tier. And E is, oh god, I don't know what's something E.
Ava.
Ava tier. Yeah, there you go. E is Ava tier, which is you're an Evangelion now.
Yes. I think we just spoiled that, whatever that's going to be.
Yep. So you take the lead, Oji-san. You get the first waifu.
Well, I think we all know there are 3 characters who pop to mind. Okay, there's 2 characters who pop to mind. Okay, there's really one character who pops to mind when you think about the great je ne sais quoi about the Evangelion characters.
The what? What?
Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi.
Speak. I don't have subtitles on, sir. Please tell me what that means.
Okay. Wakarimasen.
Oh god. Alright.
Kono wakarimasen.
Oji-san's just flexing his weeb card on right now, so it's okay. It's all good.
See.
I love it. See. Alright. Go on.
So
please
as I was
continue.
saying, the one and the only, the penguin. I think we all know where that goes.
Where?
Where does Penguin Buddy go? Who's the one there at the end to congratulate you after hard work done? There's only one, and that's Penguin. Penguin is top tier, Shinji tier. Everyone would die for Penguin. Prove me wrong, you can't.
Nah, dude. Penguin is acceptable. Pen Pen is a great waifu. Don't get me wrong. I still put him high up there, but he is not Shinji. I'm gonna kill you for tier. That's for other things.
Okay, so you want to do acceptable. This is a challenge to whoever you intend to put up there. I will accept that challenge and put Penguin down on acceptable.
There you go. There you go. All right. I'm just gonna get the garbage out of the way first. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get the garbage out of the way. The guy with the glasses, he's like Shinji's smart friend. He's like, Shinji, I want to record you. I want to be an S pilot. He's dumb tier. Just straight out dumb.
Okay, straightforward. Done.
His character is literally like, I want to be a pilot, please. Nah, that's dumb. No one wants to be a goddamn pilot in a giant robot. That's sane, at least in the show. All right, you're next, Buckaroo.
Then I think we just get through this one. The other person with the glasses. The other guy with the glasses. Whatever his name is. Brown hair.
There's two.
Unless you were saying brown hair. Yeah, I know. There's actually 3.
Okay, sorry. The guy.
One is a real character, but these 2. I think we just throw these 2 into dumb tier. How about that?
Yeah. I put Shinji's classmate. The guy with the glasses, like he's like doing the single middle finger up his glasses, like I'm a smart guy.
Perfect. Throw them both in there.
I think the other guy, the guy with the glasses, who's like wearing like a nerve uniform, not the one with the gun. That's Gendo, Akari. He's we'll go with him later. The other guy with the glasses, he's basic tier. He's basic.
Oh, you want to throw him in the basic?
He's basic as fuck. He's basic. All he is just a dude in the bridge saying, "Oh, the Evangelions are attacking." That's it. He's basic. He's basic.
Well, how does that differentiate from dumb tier?
You're right. You're right. He's dumb.
I mean, could you live without him? Yes.
Yeah. You're right. Oji-san, you're right.
How about the other nerve uniform, generic character number 3?
Which one? The one that's a guy, that's a rock and roll, or the girl?
Oh yeah, there's 2 of them, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
How about long hair?
All right, long hair boy, rock and roll guy, 90s rock and roll guy. Where is he gonna go?
Honestly, I don't remember if he is valued at anything. Does he have a purpose?
Dumb tier.
I don't know if he has a purpose.
He does it. All you see, I think his name is like Hodo or Hoji or something shit. All he does is he plays the guitar and he's like, the code is red or the code's blue, and that's it. That's all he does.
Perfect.
All right, other nerve girl, Ritsuko's like apprentice. We're gonna put her.
I feel like we have to do a phone a friend in this one. I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there who would be very interested in giving their opinion.
Who?
But in slide of that, and since we can't do that this time, I think this is going to have to. I think basic tier.
I agree.
I don't know.
Basic.
Is there anything that stands out?
No, she's basic. She's hella basic.
Yeah.
The waifu chasers for Mai are basic. All they want is some like submissive, like subordinate, and that's basic.
And they're just into the lab coat.
Yeah, there's into the lab coat. All right. Next, you take the reins, Oji-san.
Okay. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. We're not gonna get to the heavy hitters yet.
No, not yet. We gotta get the trash out first.
No. Speaking of getting the trash out, Shinji, where do you put him?
No.
Into
Shinji.
the EVA.
Not yet. Not yet.
I know.
Let's do Toji.
Sure.
The guy with a jumpsuit. Shinji's friend bully.
Yeah.
Friend bully. Where do we put him?
No, I think I was going to go to that one next because that's I don't know, dumb tier. I have nothing. I got nothing for him.
I put him as basic.
Basic?
Plenty of people out there are like, I love someone who's strong-willed, willing to protect his sister. That's basic. Yeah, and what happens in the show is pretty fucked up. So I gotta give him to like a little bit, you know. He actually shows character development. He shows character development. He's one of the few characters that does.
I guess it's true.
He's one of the few characters that has a change of opinion on the main character. He goes from, I hate this fucking guy. This guy's a douche. I'm gonna kill him, punch him, teach him a lesson. And he's like, oh, you actually like care about people. I'm sorry about punching you. And he
That's a fair.
apologized.
That's fair.
He
That's fair.
mans up. That's basic. That's not dumb, but that's basic though.
That's fair. That's pretty much the plot line for any filler character. However, you know what's not a filler character? Grand Moff Tarkin looking fool with that brownish coat
Yep.
and his wavy hair.
Yep. I know where I'm gonna put him ready. Tell me.
I feel like you want to say crazy or acceptable.
Crazy. Nailed it.
Thin line. It's a thin line between the two sometimes, but yep, straightforward there.
Why is he crazy for you, OG Sal? I want to know.
Oh, I'm doing a lot of this based on the feeling you have that lingers.
Yeah.
And if I had this, like, if you just had to do the one word explanation, just be like, that's crazy over there, that's basic over there, that's acceptable over there. You know, it's that feeling that lingers, or say.
I say crazy because Ritsuko, or not Ritsuko, I can't say that. It's like something with an F. Like, I want to say Fakugage, but that sounds really fucking wrong. So this guy, he's crazy because he's like, I love my student. You know, this young looking lady. She's so smart and educated. I love her. And then like he you know, the whole show happens and he's like, fuck it. I'm gonna clone my fucking student. I'm gonna be like so in love with my student. It's really weird. So he's crazy. He's just crazy.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment as well.
All right. I got you one right here. Shinji's mom.
Oh, interesting.
Shinji's mom. Where's she gonna go?
I feel like you throw that in the Eva.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Shinji's mom is Ava tier. That's all you need to know. Ava tier? What does that mean? I don't fucking know. It's Ava tier, bro.
It's Ava tier.
It's Ava tier.
Get in the Ava, Shinji. And where are you going to go next? Where are you going to go next?
Let's do Ritsuko's mom, the girl with like the maroon hair.
Yes. Perfect. This one's tricky because this one, those thin line. I feel like there's enough argument out there to say acceptable, but I want to say maybe basic. I'm a bit one or the other right here.
Dumb tier.
Good, because I was kind of just trolling there.
Dumb tier. Yeah. Sure, you're trolling. I got that. I got the troll. Why is she dumb tier for you, Oji-san?
Because I have nothing good to say right now about her.
Yeah, she's just dumb. She's like, I'm gonna build a supercomputer, and then she fucking just dies and, you know, commits seppuku, which is dumb.
Look, basically, if you die in the show, you're in dumb tier.
I mean, no spoilers, man, but yeah.
No, that's a broad statement.
All right. We still got one nameless character. I keep forgetting she exists. The girl with the ponytail and with like she's like one of the classmates. Where we're gonna put her? I think her name is like Hikari or something. I don't know. Hiki. Hoochie. Where's she gonna go? Where's she gonna go?
Oh. Nothing bad to say. It could just be basic classmate tier.
Yeah, basic classmate. She's just a generic basic character. No value, nothing. She's just there. You know, obviously she's like Asuka's like only friend in the show, but that's basic, you know?
That's saying something.
And she's next to Toji. And Toji and her, they're basic as hell, so it works. It's perfect. All right, heavy hitters now. We're finally there.
Okay.
Let's do Kaji first. Kaji first.
Okay.
Kaji.
Okay. Oh, I mean, there's like too much to say about this, isn't there?
Yeah.
1 second. I just realized I may have gone one or two characters backwards.
You're not a true Evangelion fan. You don't know anything about the characters' names.
Yeah, sure. You're saying Kaji?
Yeah.
Guy
with a ponytail.
Ryoji Kaji. I mean, most of his character revolves around, was it Misato? Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you kind of have to take away points if someone's character revolves around someone else. And he's really there for plot. Yeah. That's basically every character in the show, though, is
I
it
mean, it
not?
is very true. Also, you might get very fucking loud.
Because I went really close to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Tell me. Come on. Let's go. Where's
Uh,
he going?
I want to say crazy tier just because Masato Chaser.
Nah, dude. Acceptable.
Sure, okay.
I say, acceptable tier because Kaji is literally arguably one of the only characters that is actively trying to help people. There's a scene where he's just like, gardening, watering a bunch of watermelons as like the end of the world's about to happen.
Yeah, kind of
And
crazy, isn't it?
and he's just like, water the watermelons. And, our main character's like in distraught, like he's broken and shit. And he's like, yo, like, what's up? You should do something about it. And he's watering melons like, like you don't really have to like follow orders. Like you can make your own decisions on your own, my dude. And yeah, no, I think he's acceptable. He's next to the penguin, in my opinion. So all right,
Okay, I mean that's
heavy
kind of just
hitters.
filler, but okay.
Heavy hitters.
How about this? Kaworu Nagisa.
Oh yes, yes.
Everyone's favorite last second addition to the cast.
Everyone's favorite yaoi boyfriend. Yeah, yeah. Where's he gonna go? Where's Karawu gonna go?
He is kind of crazy. No spoilers, but his character is how you would say Ava tier.
Yeah, yeah.
Either crazy or Ava tier. Again, a thin line. Are we going? Are we including the recent movies as well?
Yes, sure. Why
Okay,
not?
okay, okay. Crazy. No. Ava tier? No. Hmm.
This is a
Where do you
hot take
land?
for me.
Where do you land?
Basic.
Okay, that's out of left field. That's out of left field.
I put basic because the fandom is, like if you're here, you love like Shinji and Kawaru. I think that's basic. I think it's just fan service. I'm sorry that you're crying. I'm sorry. It's a great thing. Like he, in my opinion, could be easily in crazy or Ava tier. But I'm putting in basic because he is one of the few characters that does help Shinji and does give a shit about Shinji. He's so close to acceptable. But because, spoilers, he's doing it for an ulterior motive, I put in basic. And because the fan base are like, oh my god, Kawaru, and Shinji, they're so cute together. Yeah, that's basic for me.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
All right,
I'll let that pass.
let's do the doctor, blonde girl.
Yes, yes. Ritsuko Akagi.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there an argument for moving away from basic tier?
I already know where I'm gonna put her. Just tell me.
Crazy tier.
Yeah, yeah. You got me. She's in crazy tier, but you go ahead. Tell me why.
Okay, well.
Also, my chat's so sad right now that I put Kawaru in basic tier. And I'm sorry. Again, hot takes here.
There are a bunch of fanboys. Okay, they know it. How would you? Okay, Akagi. How would you, in short, explain a very intricate storyline wrapped around so many other characters? I think we have to start with. Can you be a comic relief in this show? Because that's kind of her role.
No, she's always a smart ass.
Well, I mean, it's not. That's the thing. It's supposed to be a little bit comedic, but it falls. So it comes off as just the chain smoker, crazy scientist in a sense.
I think she's crazy because she's probably one of the most like insane characters that we know on the show. In fact, not to get into spoilers, sure, but her relationships are pretty fucked up in the head. So, and of course, there's a very important scene where she goes bang bang and she misses. So that's crazy. Moving on. Let's go. Moving on. Heavy hitters. We have five left. Let's do Dad. Where's Dad gonna be?
Yeah. We gotta get to him.
We gotta get to Dad.
He is. I mean, basically trying to bring about the end of the world to get his waifu back.
Yeah, dude.
Is that not a fair way of assessing this?
That's
I
Totally
think
totes.
that's either for him crazy tier or Ava tier, since he kind of wants to get into the Ava.
I put crazy tier.
Yeah, it's true. The stuff he goes,
Daddy is
people go through.
fucking crazy. Daddy is pants in the head crazy. He's like, oh yeah, I love my son, but I hate my son. Oh no! And again,
Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice him.
yeah, there's so
kind
much
of.
drama and so much trauma with all these
Also,
characters.
I'm gonna make
He's crazy.
clones.
Also, thanks for following, by the way, Leslie. Appreciate you follow. Welcome to the Slice of Breadcast, episode 2, Waifu Tears. All right, now we got the main hitters. This is
Okay,
it.
the main cast.
The main
All right.
cast. The main cast. Let's
I
do
think
Ray
we have
first.
to go with. I was
Ray
about
first.
to say start with everyone's favorite Ray.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a Shinji tier. Like, you literally will do everything to bring her back or save her in some form. That is her character.
Yeah. No, I agree. She's a Shinji tier, S tier, because the fans love her. I don't know why, but y'all like a emotionless robot. But obviously, yeah, sorry, she's not a doll.
She comes into the world. She comes into this world without the, I would say, just baggage and weight of whatever.
Oh, geez, I think I lost you. Hello?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm here. Go ahead.
Okay, you mix in her unique background. You mix in coming in fresh. Everything is new, and coming into the end of the world, experiencing that. How do you build emotions in relation to that type of world? And we see a character development expressed uniquely through the interplay with the other main 3 characters, such as everyone's favorite German, Oscar Langley.
All right, and with that, we're going to Asuka. We're putting Asuka there, Oji-san. And also, I totally agree with you about Ray. Ray definitely has a lot of character development, obviously, even in the movies, in the remake, all that stuff. And obviously, she's, everyone's favorite waifu. But keep in mind, she actually has character development. And her characters throughout each one, which is a spoiler in itself, is pretty interesting, unique in itself. So yeah, where's Oscar going, buddy?
Can we make a new crazy tier?
Oh, fuck.
No, here's what we need to do. We need to make multiples of this so we can capture the ones in the recent movies, the original, the whole range, the whole gamut.
Yeah, but where are you gonna put her though?
How do you combine all that into one tier? That's the problem.
I don't know, man. You tell me.
Well, it's a little bit you can choose your flavor, which is quite above exceptional.
I'm putting Oscar in basic tier.
Oh, you want to catch fire for that?
I'm more happy to, my dude. I put Oscar in basic tier because of one big reason. Because again, she's basic. She's a tsundere. She's like the original tsundere. She's like, I hate you, but I love you. In my opinion, I think she's above Ray in a lot of ways. But she's basic because everyone likes her already. She's a gimmicky character, and also like the movies did kind of ruined her. So that's why she's basic now for me.
There's a little bit of that. I mean,
she was in a sense, acceptable once upon a time.
In a way, she's a type of Ray character, but coming at it from someone in the world and carrying that baggage and how they would respond to it. But how about someone who has gone through the world, who has gone through the trials of this particular
and who's that?
Universe?
Is it Misato? Yeah. We're putting her. We're putting her.
How do you characterize someone who has been there at the worst of it and continues to push through it, ignoring the questionable choices
Shinji tier
to the main character?
Shinji tier.
Excellent. I mean, the two up there so far are some of the most exceptional representations of how someone can act in their world, in this Ava world, whichever one you choose, really.
Misato is a perfect example where you can use comic relief and humanizing your character with comic relief.
Yeah, that's where the comic relief part does hit well, as opposed to the prior character.
But don't get me wrong, I think in a lot of ways she's also crazy tier, but she is Shinji tier for sure.
You know what Shinji tier captures is every tier in itself,
100%.
combined and made into something more exceptional. It's combining different elements as if you're putting someone into an EVA that can then become greater. Speaking of being put into an EVA and
That's
becoming
the last
greater than they
one.
start as, the one and only Shinji.
We're gonna put him, boss.
Do we put him in the EVA? Get in the EVA. Get in the EVA, Shinji.
EVA tier. I'm sorry.
EVA.
Shinji is an EVA tier alongside with his mommy.
Spoilers.
So, Shinji. Like, yeah, he gets some serious character development throughout the show, but mommy's boy is definitely an EVA tier all the way. So he belongs with her all the way down with Green. I'm sorry, y'all. If you expect anything less, that is where he goes.
I mean, what would you expect from that family dynamic in the show? Basically, the cause for the world, and then the person raised by a crazy scientist trying to retroactively change history, and it's the consequences of one's own actions coming to bear fruit, and then
Absolutely.
that's all put into this vessel of Shinji, and then this is.
Bye, Patrick. Thanks for stopping by. Bye. Sorry, go ahead. My apologies.
No worries. No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the show isn't about Shinji. It's really about how everyone else interacts with their unique experience in this world and coming to become a better person of themselves, or falling flat on their face and potentially even destroying the world. Thanks a lot, Shinji, in the movies. How would you go from there?
That's it. I mean, I think our tier list portrays everything pretty well. Obviously,
I think it's perfect. 100% science.
There's some other characters that we don't have, but obviously, I agree 100% with this tier. So let's go back in the dojo, close up, and then obviously
we have to get a tier list of the various angels themselves.
Oh yes, that's for sure.
Oh, that would be good.
All right, I'm in the dojo. You in the dojo?
I'm in the dojo. And actually, for those curious, not to fact check you on the spot, this is one room in a modest complex whereby a daimyo, specifically the daimyo in Nagoya, Japan, would reside. This is one room. This is a recreation being made, and actually no, it is made and open. At least it was open a couple of years ago before the thing that moved around the world.
I see.
And this is actually one of the basic rooms. This is the more basic room. So this is where all of you commoners would go.
Well, I appreciate being a commoner. Oji-san, I want to say thank you so much again for being a co-host on this amazing podcast. Obviously, we got a lot more to talk about. And this is just episode 2. We do this every week, weekly, usually at 8 p.m. Mountain Time on Twitch TV, which will then be uploaded on our social media. So obviously I cannot thank you enough for being here. My E girl over here, my VTuber friend who sometimes lags a little bit, but that's okay. I still love him.
Well, transmitting data across the world like that, it's a bit tricky sometimes. Because right now, as you can see, I'm in live from Kyoto.
There you go. He's live from Kyoto.
Yeah, totally. But I hope you had fun. I hope the audience had fun. I hope the audience on the archive has fun. And if anything comes to mind of what you want to see or hear portrayed in this, feel free to drop us a comment. Feel free to drop us a line on Twitter. And I'm not a weeb. You are the weeb. I just want to get that straight.
Absolutely. You are the weeb for watching this.
No.
So please follow us. Again, weekly episodes, weekly podcasts, Slice of Breadcast.
Magical weeps.
We are here every week to talk about anime. Again, you can see our episodes back on our YouTube channels and our social media, so please join us. So thank you so much for joining and watching us.
If you're tuning in live right now and you're still going to want to stick around, there's some great content coming up on Kennyboulder's channel on Twitch, so stick around there. Hope you donate to the good cause. And that's all from me.
That's all from me as well.
I hope you stay toasty. Stay toasty.
Stay toasty, y'all. Stay toasty.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.